Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make a card but also have a very chatty video about the channel and what is going to be coming in the future. So let's jump into it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today I thought we would make a card and also have a chat about the future of the channel, what we are looking at bringing in. And I thought I would have a go at using one of the rocker cards from the rocker card kit that we picked up from Crafter's Companion yesterday. If you haven't seen the craft haul, please do head over to my channel and you'll find the craft haul in the craft haul playlist. I got some absolute bargains from there and I've grabbed the rocker card one to have a go at. It's also going to be a really chatty video, so if you don't like lots of chatter but you still want to watch this, feel free to mute me and just watch the card in the background because it is going to be very chatty. So I wanted to start off by saying thank you so much to each and every single one of you who watches this video, who watches our other videos, who subscribe to our channel, and just in general any amount of support you give us. When we started this channel and we posted our first video on the 2nd of February this year, I genuinely had no idea how much you guys would like our videos. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a while, and I, one, never had the confidence. I didn't think anybody would be interested in what I had to show, and two, I just didn't think I'd be any good at it, and I was really worried that there would be absolutely nobody following us, nobody interested, and it would really bring me down a little bit. But in February, I don't even know what happened. I had a spare of the moment. Do you know what? I can absolutely do this. And so I went and bought some craft supplies and I recorded my first video and it was rubbish. I will be the first one to say that that was absolutely rubbish video. I was trying to do it with a tiny little tripod that stood like about here. You could barely see what I was looking at. We was working on looking at 12 by 12 paper pads and you could barely see what was in the paper pad. And I posted it anyway and I was like, do you know what? Let's just see how it goes. And I had a few people watching it. It was not my busiest video at all. But I gave it a go and I uploaded it. And I thought, do you know what? That wasn't too bad. So I bought myself a better tripod camera holder. It's one of the arms that connects to my desk. And started to post more videos. And slowly but surely, I started to get a small amount of following. And I was absolutely amazed. Absolutely amazed at the fact that people were watching my videos. I honestly never in my wildest imagination expected people to be watching them. And as we now hit 8 months since we first started, I look at how many subscribers we've got and we're now at just over, I think we're at something like 1,270 something. I'm so amazed and thankful for each of you who have subscribed, hit the notification bell, who joins me day in, day out on all of my videos, or even just some or just one. Maybe this is your first one. And I'm flabbergasted. Like, I can't believe it. And every time I bring a new video, I always think, how many people are going to watch this? Are people going to like it? Are people not going to like it? Am I bringing them what they want to see? And every time I am amazed at how many people watch my videos. people who join my lives and are chatting to me on those, people who are commenting, liking, sharing, everything that you guys do. And it's got me thinking really about the future of the channel. In a way, the channel was started for me to show you guys what I do, what I buy. It was a case of I'd watched lots of people doing it and I thought, I can do that. I can do a video showing you what I've been and bought. I can do a video showing you how to make some of these cards. There was also a little bit of almost accountability. I, like probably most crafters, are really bad for buying things, starting things, never actually finishing them, and this makes me craft. I mean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love crafting, but as a mum who has a full-time job, I have a partner who works full-time as well, like trying to get everything to fit in place, to have the time to do everything. Crafting is easily left. It's easily pushed to one side, or I'll make that later, or I'll do that later when I've got a bit of time, and time just doesn't come. And before you know it, you're left with a craft room full of supplies that you've never even opened, you've never had chance to use, and I don't want that. So having the craft channel helped with that. But as I get a bigger following and I've got things like my website up and running, I thought there's a lot of things on my website that I make, that I do, I don't show you guys, because this was primarily started as a way of me getting back into paper crafting. But I know that there will be some people who will look at my website and go, well, I've never seen her make that, or I've never seen her make that. So it got me thinking about expanding the channel so that I didn't just have my paper crafting things, but that I had other items as well. So I know I mentioned it in one of my previous videos and I got lots of responses from it, and thank you so much for everybody who took the time to reply to me, to give me their ideas, their feedback on whether it was something that they wanted to see or not, because it's really helped me to think about what I want to bring. And everybody was so supportive, even those that said, look, I'm only really a paper crafter, so the other bits maybe isn't as much of an interest to me, which is absolutely fine. But everybody did say that it wouldn't stop them from watching the videos that did interest them, like the paper crafting stuff. So I have thought long and hard about the future of the channel. I am absolutely going to continue with it. I love this channel. I love the community we've built up. I feel like we're really making friends, and there's some of you guys that are constantly commenting, and I absolutely love it. I look forward to seeing your comments because I love chatting to you guys. But I do want to expand as well. So there was a couple of comments that said about making it clear what the video was so that they knew, maybe coming up with some form of rota so that I had certain videos on certain days. And I actually really liked that idea, and I feel like it is going to be the easiest way to manage this. So I've come up with a plan, a rota of how I'm going to work the videos, and it's kind of starting from today really. I have come up with some days where I'm going to do paper crafting bits, some days where I'm going to do my sewing bits, and I'll just make sure that everything is really, really clear. Like, it will have clear labels of what those videos are. But the format is going to be as follows. I'm going to do my card and paper crafting. So that could be journaling, it could be card making, anything like that. That is going to now be done every single Monday and Friday. So every Monday and every Friday there is going to be a new card or paper craft video coming. Now I must admit it could come at any point during the day. I'm really sorry. I'd love to be able to give you a timer. But it entirely depends on things like the school pickup. It depends on what time my little boy goes to bed, or if I try and do a really quick card when he is in the shower, which is a good time because he's having fun. But paper crafting will definitely be done on a Monday and a Friday without fail. If for some reason I think I can't get one out on those days, then I will pop a message in the community so that you guys know, but I can't foresee any issues in bringing them. Then I'm going to do random Wednesdays. So basically, random Wednesdays is essentially going to be whatever I feel like that day. So it could be that it's another card or paper crafting video. It could be that it ends up being like one of my other products. It could be something sewn. It could be the wristlets or the bookmarks or bows or something like that. It's just going to be a random video. I'll make sure it's clearly labelled what it is so that if it's not of any interest to you, that's absolutely fine. Then I'm going to do sewing Sundays. So my sewing videos will be coming on a Sunday. Now, I can't guarantee when they're going to start. The reason being is I haven't tried my sewing machine on this newer desk that I've got. And I am slightly worried that the vibration of the sewing machine might make the camera move too much. So I need to try and possibly come up with somewhere else that I can attach the arms so that you can still see what I'm doing. Those videos will come, but it just might be a bit of a waiting game for now. But I'll keep you guys notified of when I can bring those. They're definitely coming. But yeah. I just want to make sure that my desk doesn't wobble too much in the background. Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays are for now going to be kept relatively clear. I don't want to say that I'm definitely going to bring a type of video on those days. The main reason being is that on a Tuesday and a Thursday I have my little boy on my own. His dad is at work and he's at home with me, so it is harder for me to make videos on those days. I usually end up trying to get a video made on my lunch break from the day job, which is absolutely fine, but it's taking it out of me a little bit, not having like a break as such. So I'm going to keep those days, and Saturday I kind of want a family day where I just spend a lot of time with my family. It's not to say that videos won't come on those days, but I just don't want to sort of commit myself to something that I may not be able to keep. Things like my craft tours and that will still come. I will get those recorded and loaded up as and when. Like, I'm not going to hold back those sorts of videos. You guys seem to absolutely love them. And to be honest with you, I like being able to get those videos done, uploaded, and then I can use the product straight away. Just a little bit impatient when it comes to new craft supplies. So, yeah, those will be recorded and added and will be, yeah, they'll be listed. They will be labelled up very nicely, so you know what is on. And then I guess really things like try with me's and stuff, again, they'll just be added on kind of ad hoc. Just using the last of this, well, no, not the last, but I'm using some of this pound stretch stuff. It's not very good, don't buy it. So yeah, that's kind of how I foresee the channel for now anyway. So let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on that. There'll still be things like lives that I may try and get more lives done. Probably more than likely going to be on Sundays. That doesn't mean that they're going to be sewing lives. They could still be paper crafting. They could be anything really. So I don't want you guys worrying that my lives will just be sewing because it's a Sunday, because that's not the case. And yeah, that's kind of how I foresee the channel going and growing, hopefully. I absolutely love doing it, and you know what? You never know, maybe in the future there might come a time where I can do this permanently and just spend more time on it. For now, that isn't really an option, but who knows what the future may bring. I have a go at the lottery every so often. Not very often, I must admit. But you never know. It only takes that one game, doesn't it? That one go and your numbers come up and you win the lottery. But yeah, that's how I foresee the channel. So back to the card. So I'm just making up the decoupage elements on these. This is that really nice multi-layer decoupage that you've seen me do on some of my Christmas cards. I am trying to use up this pound stretcher foam tape pads. They're really not good. They're really not good. They're so sticky but also really easily breakable. Is there any videos that you guys would like me to bring? I guess that's the other big question as well. I know lots of you guys have been asked for journaling videos, and I have every intention of bringing them. I have a lot of items that can be used for journaling. And now I've finished with the September Christmas Craft Challenge, and I am keeping October free of challenges, partially because I want to see how this new type of videos go as well. But now I have finished with that challenge and not got one this month, I'm hoping to be able to have a go at some of the things as well. Though I must admit, I did enjoy the Christmas Craft Challenge. And I have got lots of Christmas cards, and I just need to take some pictures of the ones that I'm going to pop up on the website. So hopefully they won't be too much longer, and there'll be some of the Christmas cards that we made together up on the website for you guys to buy if you want to buy any of them, as well as all the other bits that we already have on there. And don't forget, if you are heading over to the website, there is an exclusive discount code in the description box that is specifically for people who found out about us through YouTube. This card is going together quite easily, actually. I'm definitely going to be making another trip to Crafter's Companion. I just need to get some money saved up first. But I was super impressed with what I've been able to pick up from there. I also did a Spectrum Noir Let's Try the Colours earlier today. So if you haven't seen that video, please do head on over to the channel. I basically just took a bit of a closer look at them and swatched them onto some paper to have a look at the colours, how they blend, how they work together. I actually really like them. That one there? No. There. Like so. Look at that, that's a gorgeous 3D basket. So we have that piece. And then we've got the little bunting pieces. So I am going to try and make it as close to this as I can, just so that you can see it with all of the elements on there. So we have the 2 sets of bunting. We have the sentiment. That one sits along the bottom there. And then we have these extra pieces. So just popping them off camera. I am still here. But there we go. There's so many little elements on here. There we go. Last little butterfly. And then I've emptied that sheet of all the elements. The other one that had the card base, I do have 2 additional sentiments on here. I can't see where they are actually on the card, so they may just be extra little pieces, which is great. I can pop those off and I'll pop them in my little sentiments box that I've got. So these are kind of showing this as the main focal piece. And then you have the sentiment along the bottom. And then it looks like everything else is pretty much just stuck wherever. We have that kind of goes along there, look. Might have to use a little bit of wet glue on this. So I might just do the bunting towards the end. So let's get this stuck on. I'm going to decoupage it up. God, I'm getting in a right mess with this palm stretcher stuff. There we go. And then I'm going to decoupage that up too. As you know, what's life without a bit of dimension? Oops, see, just look at that. I mean, they're really, really sticky. They're just not very good. Oh. Makes my fingers feel all sticky and horrible as well. There we go, so I'm going to get that to sit there. Oh yes, I like that. And then they use this slightly bigger one to decoupage up onto here, and the same with that one over there, and I'm going to do the same. Might be a bit big for this, so I'm going to stick it down. As soon as we've determined that this is rippable, I'm just going to rip that bit. There we go. And then they have some of this foliage stuck down the sides here. I think we'll be fine with some glue. I have ordered some little pots to decant this into. But what I'm also doing for now, and it's not the best, but it's the only way that I can get this to work, is I'm opening... Oh! Sorry guys, that was a little bit of overexcitement, but I've just found my tweezers. I've been looking for these for ages, and I've just found them. I've also just bought some. That's annoying. Oh well. This brush is a little bit big, but it's doing what I need it to do, which is allowing me to brush some glue onto here, look. And then I can pop this down behind the basket, like that. And then I can do the same on this one too. I only need a thin layer, and it dries clear anyway, so it's fine if I get it a little bit everywhere, because once it's dried you won't be able to see where it is. Put that one in there like so, press that down, and then we can glue on the bunting too. go. And this one up here. Go. And then I get the feeling that the other bits are just kind of randomly placed. Looks like one of these sits at the back of there, so let's get another bit of glue. Let's get this one stuck down. There. Might actually do another one on the other side. I might go for this big white one. That one there as well, just to give some extra looks to it. Then we have the butterflies to add on to. One on the basket there. Then this one, I mean, you can just put them wherever you want. I'm trying to kind of match the sample card here, but you can do whatever you want. The one on here, that way. And then it does just leave me with these three little elements. I can't see where they are on the big card, so maybe they haven't been put on there. I'm going to try and add them now. Pop this one down here. Lovely little butterfly. That one just there to go with the slightly bigger one. I'm going to tuck this one just in the back there like that. And there we go. What do you guys think? So I've used all of the elements apart from two sentiments that I'm going to pop in my sentiment box to use for something else. I've pretty much followed the example, step 5. But you don't have to. And there is your rocker card. So it rocks from side to side. You have the writing space on the back. In fact, you have the writing space inside, look. And yeah, that will just close down. Once the glue's dry, I'm trying to be careful. That will then close down and sit inside your envelope. envelope. I think they are absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad I picked up a kit of these, and I can't wait to get these all made up because I think that they are just beautiful. That is today's card. So as I said towards the beginning, looking at changing up my videos, and this will fit the bill perfectly for the card for today. Please do join me and continue to support me as we bring you more videos. If during this trial we find that it doesn't work, if you guys just aren't liking the different videos, then that's absolutely fine. Please do let us know. And it may be that we end up going back to just paper crafting. I'm not sure yet. I don't know what the future holds for the videos, but there'll be definitely some coming. I'm not stopping, guys. I love making them, and I love the community that we are building up together one by one, so they will not stop. I can assure you of that. Thank you so much for joining me here today. My next guaranteed video will be on Wednesday when I do a Random Wednesday. But I do have a couple of orders. How many have I got? 1, 2. I've definitely got, I think it's 4 orders. I've got a Temu order. I've got an order from Tonic Studios. I've got an order from Crafteria. Apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's the first time I've ever ordered from those. And I've got something coming from eBay as well. So there'll definitely be some craft hauls coming, and those will just get randomly posted up, but I'll make sure that I name them so that you can see. But thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.